Saturday marked the first official day of fall. Coming up, I'll tell you how many people celebrated here on the farm. I'm Olivia Lyons, Channel 3 News. To get downtown, you need a spot to park. I'm Olivia Lyons, and coming up on Channel 3 News, learn how city officials are finding new ways to make that process easier for you. If you've been driving along Kennedy Drive recently, you may have noticed some changes. Behind me, they're clearing 30 acres for a new development. Officials tell me they're currently in the first phase.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Teams competing at the Albert D. Lawton School for the Birdie Bash tournament. But these competitors aren't just playing to win, they're playing for a cause. All money raised is going to Essex CHIPS, an organization that stands for Community Health Initiatives and Programs for Students.
We have several different programs that are free for youth to attend, and we really just want to help continue these programs to run.
Avery Preston is a high school senior. She says the nonprofit is a place that allows her to help serve the youth of the community.
It provides a safe and exciting and fun place for youth to go without any of the peer pressures that they could see in the community and with some of the other activities there.
After 7 games filled with more fun than at times skill, 3 players came out victorious.
We just took home the Birdie Bash Championship, me and my brothers.
They're a great organization and they do a lot for the community.
This year marks the 2nd annual Birdie Bash. Essex CHIPS hopes to see the event become even larger with even more competitors in the future. In Essex, I'm Olivia Lyons, Channel 3 News.
Channel 3's Olivia Lyons joins us live in studio with the latest.
After gathering community feedback, Burlington City and the Community and Economic Development Office, otherwise known as CEDO, are trying to piece together ideas for the renovations. At a recent workshop, community members were presented with art, music, and food as 3 focal ideas to base the overhaul of Memorial Auditorium off of.
It's our responsibility as a community to treasure and steward the legacy we inherited from previous generations, which is Memorial Auditorium.
James Lockbridge has been vocal before about how he'd like to see more youth programs brought back to the auditorium. He says he supports the idea of combining art, music, and food as focal points.
Doesn't matter how old you are or what your interest is, one way or another you should have some benefit as a resident of Burlington from that infrastructure.
How best to combine the 3 ideas is still up in the air. Neil Lunderville of CEDO says they're trying to do what community members have said they want, make the auditorium be more flexible.
We want to have a concert venue, and we also want to have a convention space. And so now our job is to put all those ideas together to make one composite model that will form the basis of what we bring to voters in March.
Voters will decide what to do with the space come March. In the meantime, city leaders are trying to figure out what exactly residents will vote on.
We're very focused on trying to get a question in front of voters by town meeting day. That means we will need to be in front of the city council in December and January, laying out a conceptual plan for how we move forward. And so I think that's what people should look for.
Just to bring the building back up to code, costs will be between $5 and $6 million. The entire project is estimated to cost between $15 and $25 million. Avery? A monumental effort is costing Vermont millions, but state officials say it still pays off. Vermont Fish and Wildlife says it started restocking ponds and lakes with hatchery fish. Over the next few weeks, they will add 1 million native species into waterways for anglers to catch. They say this helps boost connections to nature and drives people to take care of the environment. From fish to bugs, volunteers are needed to collect bugs and other tiny critters from streams in New York. The goal is to create an inventory of stream water quality so restoration efforts can go in the right place. Participants will collect creatures from the bottom of the stream. Most wanted organisms indicate the stream is healthy, and least wanted ones indicate the need for further investigation. The program runs from July 1st to September 30th. And Gary, this weather, it feels like July out there.
Yeah, just a couple of days ago, here it was snowing. Some spots got close to a foot of snow, and now today.